I'm joined by case manager Alan Dowson after this afternoon's 1-1 draw against Bury Town. Alan, the main talking point from the second half was that at 1-0, Dean Hamlin got a red card. What was your take on that decision?
Scarness, absolutely awful. You're not scared, lad, as well. That it was just a ridiculous, horrible decision. The lads ran the ball. Dean hasn't touched him at all. The little hit last come out and send the lad off. I thought was absolute. I thought he's made some unbelievable decisions today. He can say what he wants about my team, but that decision was absolutely scarness. Dean's good in there. I'm scared, lad. I'll pull a lad in here in front of you now. Never touched him. Never even touched him. The lad's had a bad control as well, and he's running away from a goal anywhere. But he must have been assessed today a rest, because I thought the officials were absolutely pathetic today, and they have cost us. We were comfortable at the time, and that was an awful decision. A scarness. I feel cheated. That's what I feel like, you know. But again, we'll go there, and what it is, we'll go back to the FA. Our mates from the FA will go back to the FA, and they'll be saying that, oh yeah, great, he's booked 4 players there, and he's got somebody sent off, and that's where and I tell you what, he'll be in the Conference South next season. He'll be in the Conference South, and that's what they do. And they'll all stick together, these referees. And I heard the linesman say, oh, he did foul him. He didn't foul him. He wasn't nowhere near him. I don't know where he looked on the far side. I'm right in front of him. He did not touch him at all. The lads fell down, and he's actually booked him and stuff like that. Sent him off. Absolutely scandalous decision. And I look at me, so I hope he looks at his self tonight, I tell you.
And as far as you're concerned, that cost us 3 points, did it, that decision? We were 1 up and looking very comfortable at the time. Looking
comfortable, and wasn't going to be a problem in the game, you know. I thought the first half might have cost us a bit, because we've missed an open goal in the first 5 minutes. Missed an open goal, and the midfield three were giving the ball away for fun. Really were, and poor, to be honest. Then we got great because against the win, and we battled hard, but we still had the best 2 chances of a half. And second half, I felt comfortable as you like, you know. But go about with 10 men against the second, third top team, and for 25 minutes, and you know, still had a few little pressure situations. But the goal giveaway was sloppy. Give a sloppy goal away. That's life. Easy cross in. Tubby's not picking his man in the middle. That would have happened against 11. But the way the lads battled, I'm very proud of the lads, and I thought it was an excellent result and an excellent. Great, I'm delighted for them to get 9 points out. 7 points out of the last 9 games. Great result,
Despite being down to 10 men, how well did you think the players coped with that? And what was your intention? You switched the formation around a bit, you brought on some subs. Was your intention to go on to win the game then, or hold what we have at 1-1?
No, I think we put Bobby in midfield, and people say, why put Bobby in midfield? Because I had to go 1 up front, obviously, because you know, because obviously we can't go 2 up front all the time when you're playing against 10. When we got 10 men, so we're going Bobby midfield, because we know that if he gets half a chance, he'll finish it. We had a couple of little half chances really. Sam Clayton's come on, doing well again. Again, you look at it, and except for a back 3, there wasn't many, and the full backs done okay. There wasn't many outstanding performances, but a good team battle. And the battle very hard for each other, and I'm really pleased with them. And we should have a big partner back, and I'm delighted with the players. I think the players have been excellent, really do.
There was a handball shout in the penalty box in the first half. Bobby got bundled over in the second and seemed to be remonstrated with the linesman. What was your take on those two? Should we have had a penalty?
I lost interest in the referee. I just thought the game was about him. He's booked sloppy bookings on Huckle when Huckle's just, you know, he hasn't had the best of day to be honest. But at the same time, the lads just give a little nick, and he's booked him. And I lost interest in the referee. I really did. I can't do anymore. I'm shouting, and it was all about him today. It was all about the officials, and I thought they were very much against me. And I just have a manager who's got a good side and done a good job, and even he's come out and said, for what's worth, there's never a penalty in a million years, and so be it.
Jay Dolan was promoted to captain today in Bash's absence, but I thought Alan Thompson, previous captain, had a good game today. Do you think not being captain has lifted some pressure from him?
I think so. It doesn't bother him. It doesn't bother Tom if he's captain or not. It's one of them things. He done okay today, and Joe done well. And it doesn't bother him if he's captain, not captain, if he's midfielder. He's one of them laid back lads who, whatever, died to get Bash back next week, but we missed him, to be honest. Died to get him back. If we do, we'll be strong, and we'll have a good go career.
And how do you think Bobby Traynor and Alan Tate are getting on, that partnership up front?
Really well. The goal speaks for itself. Lost cause, Tatey worked hard, keeps the ball well. Great ball in, and Bobby to get in front of them two, or in between them two to score. What a great stepping stone that would have been. And they say if it wasn't for a referee, we would have been on 3 points a day, to be honest.
There are press reports this week that you're after a Concord Rangers striker, which didn't fall through for one reason or another. You're still looking to strengthen the squad. You're looking for someone else up front to back up Bob and Alan?
I am, and I've read about a Concord lad. Apparently offered him double his money and all that, and it was actually treble. And I offered him a house and a car, and I offered him to take the kid to private school, and he still turned us down. So what chance have I got? Why spoil the thing? I met him, and I wanted to sign him. I did, I must admit. And the money we offered him wasn't what he wanted wasn't good enough for what he's getting. He was getting, it was travelling, so he wouldn't have made any money. So it was exactly the same what he was getting at Concord. And all of a sudden, I've offered him double his money. But that's what we hear here. We've got more money than anybody here. So beware, Raymond League. Dowson's going to start spending.
Where do you see us now in this championship race? The last 3 games, we've got 7 points. We're only 6 behind Sutton, but with a game in hand. Where do you see us?
I'm not really bored about it. I'm not bored anymore. I learned a couple of weeks ago. A lot about the club, and I learned about myself, and I learned about the players. And I'm going day by day, week by week, and I'll continue doing that. We need sponsors. Anybody got ideas for sponsors? Come and say us. I'll work tomorrow morning for Kingstonian. I will. I'll do all the best I can. But what I used to do was have a long-term plan and see what can I do in the next 3 years. Can we build Armsy's Excellent Academy up? Can we? I haven't got any more. I can't, because as you know, 3 or 4 bad games, you're on the hook here. Like we didn't give Ola a chance, and he went and scored for Bowman Wood yesterday in the conference. So gone are the days when I'm looking 3 or 4 weeks ahead and planning things. I won't plan anything in football anymore. I'll work as hard as I can every single day till I decide it's time to leave, till the club decides it's time to leave. And I've learned that from what's happened before Christmas, because I thought some of the stuff there was awful and quite hurting actually. We want to know the truth. If you're a manager, you've got to take it. You do, and I'm the first one to take it. But I just learned that you don't do anything. I couldn't give a monkey's what's happening from now. All I'm going to do is work hard for Kingstonian for next week's game, and that's all I'm bothered about. Not bothered with Tuesday's game, not bothered with the championship. I would like 52 points, because that means we can't get relegated. If that's the case, that means I've kept the club in this league twice. That'd be an achievement in itself. But gone are the days I'm looking at top 10s, I'm looking at playoffs, or I'm looking at anything else but just career game, and that's all I'm bothered about. I'm less stressed than I used to be. I'm less bothered about I used to be. All I'm bothered about is a career game. That's all I'm. Wayne Hamsey on the side there, and Joe Dolan's having a great game, and some fans really followed him. I just think, why'd you bother? Why'd you come? But that's why we come, and it mustn't work, because these lads who work on this forum stuff and this Twitter, you call it, and all that, and I don't know. One of the countries in the sad state, and I think we need to get Thatcher back. To be honest, we can make people work again. To tell you the truth, because no one of the countries in the sad state when people sit there in front of the computer and talk to each other all the time. So there you go. I'll just keep doing my job as best I can and keep enjoying myself, and that's what I'll do.
How frustrated do you feel? Do you think you've got almost an impossible job here? If we lose, you get a load of stick. If we win, we should win, because we're Kingstonian. That seems to be the feeling.
It is, and as you know, it is, and like the last time it was, Dawson's lost the plot. I'd never had a thing for Carl, and I brought young Ola in, but on the first game, people are singing Lodge's and Carl's name. How does Ola feel as an 18-year-old kid? And I would like to take him, but I kind of had to send him to Bournemouth, know who he's doing very well. We needed time to actually, we had a game, and 2 weeks later another game. We needed time to work on the thing, and you get no chance to do it, and you get people here. We've got a right to be in the top 5. Who says we've got a right to be in the top 5? Budget, is that what you're saying? We've got a top 5 budget, is that what we're saying? Come sit down with me for 10 minutes, I'll tell you what we've got. We're saying that, I've took the club as far as I can when I'm 2nd, 3rd, 4th top of the league. So from then, I've took it on board, and I said, okay, I'll work as possibly can tomorrow morning for Kingstonian Football Club. That's what I'll do. But long-term plans are gone, and I'll just be going week by week. And we'll take things at the end of the season, and then we'll talk from there. And if we do well, I'll have to do well. It's no good. If I thought I finished mid-table, would that not be just one bad season? If I had a club and I could kick on next year, I'm not going to get that opportunity. I went to Sutton yesterday. And Concord were excellent. The best side I've seen Concord, but does well. Goes in the stand, and great lad here. Goes in the stand, doesn't get any stick, doesn't get any shout of anybody, doesn't get any. And I was sitting there, I was thinking, what a fishing that would be. Here we're getting booed, like not booed, but shouted at. I have 3-4 bad games, and all is on the case. And I'd rather them call me in the players, but that's the way a Kingstonian is. So yes, I suppose I have got an impossible task, and that's how I find it. But I enjoy the task, and I like the players, and I like the club, and the chairman, and everybody who goes with it. And I've got some lovely people here, so I will try all I can for them to do the best I possibly can for this club tomorrow. But I'm not going to talk about 2 weeks, and I'm not going to talk about end of the season. All I'm bothered about is getting 3 points against Korea. I couldn't give a monkeys about the playoffs, and I couldn't give a monkeys about championships and all that. All I'm bothered about is a career game. Yeah,